Yo, what's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to a brand new video. So we have some crazy news in this video. I have proof with receipts and everything that Hikaru has indeed been cheating on chess.com, as our fellow Russian grandmaster pointed out, Vladimir Kramnik. So he was right all along, because he won 63 or 64 games in a row on chess.com, which is quite frankly impossible. And further than that, what I did was I was like, Kramnik and Hikaru need to face each other. They need to battle it out. And like, whoever wins is clearly cheating. So that's exactly what I did. I knew they wouldn't face each other in real life, so I went ahead and I paired up their chess.com bots against each other. So yeah, that's exactly what I did. I paired the Hikaru bot on chess.com versus the Kramnik bot. Hikaru with white pieces, Kramnik with the black pieces. And I wanted to see who is truly cheating, because if they're cheating, if the real person is cheating, obviously their bot will also be cheating. But anyways, you guys would want to watch this entire game to the end, because this is an amazing Sicilian game and the ending will shock you. So yeah, Hikaru starts the game off with e4, just like a cheater would. And Kramnik, being the strong Russian grandmaster he is, responds with c5, the Sicilian. Interesting. Already kind of suspicious on Hikaru's end. And after that, Hikaru Nakamura plays knight f3, the top engine move, already on move 2, which is very sus if you ask me. I don't know. But then obviously Vladimir Kramnik responds diligently, d6, good move. d4, another crazy wacky move from Hikaru Nakamura. No shame whatsoever in playing this move. Then we have c takes d4 on exchange, and bam, knight f6, understandable move, pretty good. And bam, knight c3, another crazy, ridiculous move by Hikaru Nakamura. We have e5 by Kramnik, asking Hikaru, what are you doing with this knight? You need to move it immediately. And the next move will truly shock you guys. Bam! Bishop b5 check, not even removing the knight from the square as it's being attacked. Like, this is only like a move that a cheater would play. Quite frankly, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Bishop d7, Kramnik relaxes, does not let his emotions get the best of him, and quite simply defends his king. Bam, we have an exchange of pieces. Kramnik takes with the queen, like a human would. And then Hikaru goes back with his knight, which is another very weird move on Hikaru's end, to be honest. Queen c6 and knight g3. Top engine moves right here, ladies and gentlemen. Knight bd7, good move of course. Castles. Rook c8, queen f3. To be honest, over here, any normal human being would probably develop their bishop, or I don't know, like maybe h3 or something like that. But Hikaru Nakamura's bot decides to go queen f3. I don't think us humans can actually understand the depth of this move right here. But anyways, we're just gonna move past that. g6 by Kramnik, the legend himself. Rook d1, h6, knight f1. Kind of weird how he's bringing his knight back, don't you think? Bishop e7, logical move. Knight e3, okay. Knight b6, rerouting the knight of course. a4, kind of an engine move, to be honest. Like, how many times have we seen Stockfish or all these engines play a4, h4, all these weird moves. So yeah, and then a5, perfectly normal and logical move on Kramnik's end. Very good stuff from him. Knight b5, okay. Weird, like just jumping in with his knight. bam, we have castles and knight a7. Okay, so now it's getting risky because he already forked like Kramnik's rook and queen, which, to be honest, only an engine is able to fork Kramnik's rook and queen. But anyways, we move from that. Now we have queen takes e4, knight takes c8, not even taking the queen, a free queen on the board. But Hikaru says no. Kramnik takes back his takes the knight, of course. Bishop d2, rook a8, queen e2, knight bd7, queen b5. Standard moves, but now it's kind of getting obvious, to be honest, because like look at the engine. The engine's already saying that it's +1. Hikaru is already juicing the juicers. Like all these juicers have been juiced, and the juice has completely been extracted from Kramnik. So that's, we can clearly see that. Bishop d8, knight c4. Okay, weird move. Rook a6, f3. Okay, no human plays that. First off, like in this position, like clearly there's a free pawn here. Why wouldn't you take this free pawn? Any human would take this free pawn right here, but not obviously not Stockfish, which is what Hikaru is using, because Hikaru saw that from over here you can just play d5, and I mean, sorry, Kramnik can play d5, and he has so much advantage over here. So it's just that's just the truth, you know. So he did not take the free pawn. Instead, he went with the engine move, f3. Kramnik backs off, exchanges the queen, attacks his knight, and then another free pawn. Another one bites the dust. Kramnik gives a check. He moves his king, rook c7, and then a bunch of advancing moves, you know, moving the pawns, kind of trying to advance, trying to win the game, of course, typical engine stuff. Doubling the rooks. Like, when have you ever seen that? Like, I don't know what to say anymore, guys. These moves, and then another engine move. Stockfish loves, guys. Stockfish absolutely loves to play a4, h4, pushing the side pawns. I'm telling you guys, this guy, he's won 63 games out of 64, and this just goes to prove that he is a sore cheater. Anyways, Kramnik moves his king forward, rook d1, knight a6, rook b3, knight a c5, rook b5, just kind of shuffling. They're like, what do you want to do here? And then we have an exchange of the pawn, exchange of the pawns and whatnot. Bishop d2, knight takes a4. Very suspicious. Rook a1, and it's kind of like they're kind of stuck over here, but not really. But the engine is trying to advance, break the position, but he doesn't want to be too obvious. Hikaru is a very smart person, so just a bunch of shuffling here and there. And to be honest, this is all they do from here. Hikaru is plus 1.69, which is another very sus thing. Like 1.69, how is that possible? That's a very random number. But yeah, that's just the engine telling us that Hikaru is clearly winning in this position, but he chooses to repeat moves. He literally does not care, guys. Hikaru Nakamura literally does not care, and he repeats move to get the draw. You know why he did that? Because he doesn't want to be exposed as a sore cheater, which is exactly what he is. So the receipts are on your table, guys. It is now your decision. Hikaru Nakamura has nowhere to run, and he has 24 hours to admit to all his crimes against chess.com, and he needs to apologize to Vladimir Kramnik for clearly cheating in online chess. But yeah, guys, that was the video. Hikaru bot versus Kramnik bot, but in reality, the bots play exactly like the players. So this is just them playing, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want more of these, let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and peace.